Yeah, thank you for that. The infrastructures, especially the roads, I think we may need to declare a state of emergency on infrastructures. But the one that is most important of them all is the roads. Of course, metaphorically, we know what the roads are about. Roads lead you to everywhere. It's important for social relations, as also more important for the economy. We may for now limit it to so-called federal roads that are poorly managed or totally abandoned. I like to speak about the one I'm quite knowledgeable about. Others may care to tell them what happens in their backyards. I know of Lagos Abeokuta Road through Paja, Alabuko, Songo, Ria for up to Abeokuta, where they call Buris. I think that's where the highway terminates. To call that a road access is to do damage to words and sentence. No, that's no more a road. I only can only wonder what people who go through that road twice a day at least. Those who have to go to work, maybe they live somewhere in Ifo and have to go to Lagos. And I doubt if anybody will still be living in Ifo and work in places like Keja now. Even if he still has a job there, he may have to just come on weekend. But I know enough that in the 80s, one of my uncles, tenants, one of the tenants in my uncle's residence lived in Ifo and worked in Apapa every day and returned to Ifo. No more, no one can do that again. Even motorists that fly Abeokuta, Sango, Ifo, I'm sure they can't do more than 2 trips a day now. Otherwise, the vehicle will simply repart in sacks. I also know of Bakpa to interchange in Shagam, to Shagamu through the interchange. You take that road at your risk. No one needs to run after you before you are kidnapped. No, they just wait for you and your vehicle enters to a gully and you are picked up. There was a time, I don't know of that now, as of 3 years ago, the only vehicles that apply that road are the articulated vehicles, otherwise called trailers, from a Wikoro cement factory maybe to the Shagamu facility. I made a mistake one day. I didn't know. I didn't get the proper intelligence from somebody I asked to let me know whether the road is now repaired after about 2 years that I once passed the road. I was heading to go and see a friend at Mui, and from Ilepa, that was surely the most appropriate place instead of going through Lagos access. I'm talking about something that happened 5 years ago. That is to say, before that 5 years, the last time I passed through that road is 2 years. When I got on that road, I was almost in tears. I sent courses from Shango and Ogun to that person who gave my driver the information that the road was now good. Unknown to that person that he hasn't even passed through that road in the last 1 year. take a look at it. You are coming from Ibadan, you are coming from Ibadan, heading to Ifo, Ilepa, or Sango. Ordinarily, if you veer off the express way at interchange, enter that Papa access, I can tell you in 15-20 minutes, you are at Papa to Ifo. We're talking about 20 minutes. But given this state of the road, you have to get to Abeokuta, drive through the town at Okemoson, get to Buildings. Now we begin another journey. So the journey that should have taken you within 25 minutes to Papa will take you the best part of 1 hour. Because between your Badaoko and Papa, there's no way you won't spend between 45 and 60 minutes. That's that bad. And you're now talking about moving from Papa to Sango. And of course, there used to be, some years ago, there was this road from Ishara through a different route to Agowoye, Jebubu, and I learned that to get to Okeogun. Okeogun, that is a Kirun site in Oshun. Well, I used to take that road instead of going through Ilishan to Agowoye. Of course, if you have to go through Ilishan, you move from Ishara Junction up to Ilishan Junction before you get to Agowoye. Or you go straight to Jebude, when that Ilishan road was also abandoned by successor governor to Benga Daniel. It's now been done by Governor Dapo Abiodun, so that you can now move from Ilishan to Agowoye without going through Jebude. But that road will lead you straight to Ikirun, and you'll have abandoned all day. Now, that road is no longer, unless you risk being kidnapped. Maybe you want to organize your own kidnapping in order to get a ransom. That is that bad. I think if the federal government can no longer maintain its roads, why do they then just hand them over to states so that the people can know who responsible? Because at the end of the day, residents lament many of the residents don't even know what roads belongs to who. Well, I know clearly that the Lagos Abeokuta road through Ifo is that of federal road. My own position, why I will blame the state governor, is that only its residents of Ogun State use that road. No longer anybody, no other person going outside Ogun State like that road. Yes, there's also we know of situation where states can do federal roads by permission. I know some of us at least know what some of the governors go through in the hands of public servants. After expending their own funds to rehabilitate federal roads, the kind of bureaucracy, the kind of horse trading, the kind of people from federal, the agencies that are responsible for roads maintenance and who come from Abuja, they are hosted, they are treated like emperors because the governors need to impress them. And of course, impressing them goes with a lot of handshaking in order to approve that the roads have been properly done. Then another round of negotiation to get the checks released. More often than not, you find that by the time the money comes in, the governor that actually did the work must have gone. Well, you may say, well, after all, the money belongs to the state, so no, it doesn't matter who received it. But we know in this country, we it's very unfortunate that a lot of things goes into such things. So you find out that sitting governors, when they put the pen to paper to calculate how long it will take the road to be finished, how long it will take, take to get the money out from federal coffers as payment for work done, they may have actually left their governor's seat, and then it is their successor that will get the money, and most governors are not happy. May not be happy about that, and you will see them not even try to touch it, except they can get approval the first day. The first day they assume power, hoping that at least for 8 years, within 8 years, the money will come out. But whatever it is, the federal government has been so irresponsible on its roads. Lagos Ife, Ibadan Ife road is totally not good again. I still applied that road some 2 weeks ago, heading to Bogo, and I know what I passed through. But I guess that by the time Governor Makinde, completed in doing the circular road from somewhere in Ibadan and busting out in Ikiri, a lot of time and limbs will be saved on that road. But please, federal government, you cannot just appropriate so much money. Every year we hear of budgetary allocations to roads, but we see very, very little done on if the money being expended on the so-called Lagos Calabar road through the swamps that has no economic benefit to the people along that axis is deployed to fix existing federal roads across the country. I think that will still, those who conceived the idea of Lagos Calabar mega road, will still have something to do with their lives. Instead of just, we know that that road has no more benefit for the people. So roads should lead to economic centers. Roads, when you construct roads, you don't take such magnitude roads that will require building bridges into the swamps. Apart from the fact that you are destroying the ecology of the area, what is that road going to benefit? Road is not just for mere transportation. Roads should veer into communities where trading could take place. There's a place here, they call it Abalabi, Ishofin. Those roads, those communities got open because railways passed through their towns. You probably may not have heard about them if not for railways that pass through. You have Okodogo, Abalabi, and in fact, Ifo became a major trading zone in this axis because it was a train station. Agbado, all these were places but there were communities inside, but because the road passed through them, they became important as trading centers. People in that community benefited quite a lot from them. So let's say we're going to have an emergency, state of emergency declared on our roads. I think we should have it. Thank you.